Hi. Hi, Mummy. Long time no see. Hi, Sarah and Rebecca. Hi, Dahlia, Joan, Ellie, Lisa, Trinity, Carlos, Evelyn, Julianne. Uh-oh, I need to cough. Excuse me if I do that. Hi, Carlos and Mary Lou, Linda, Tina. Hello, Joan in New Hampshire. Hello. Hi, Trinity. Just realised I had a thing I wanted to show you. Trinity, your Animal Crossing character is in my sketchbook now. I'm going to have to show you if you're here. Are you ready? Do you have your postcard finger ready? Hello, everybody. Hi, Dawn, Audrey, Audra, Mark. Hello, Dee, Stephanie, Joanne. You're coming. Can you find yourself? It's Trinity. So cute. We had an Animal Crossing play date. Well, if you guys haven't signed up to this is my journaling with what you've got. So do try and check that out in your futures if you can. This is 1 week in each session. So what have I got here? Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're all ready for next week. Hi. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool to hang out with you guys. Well, welcome everybody. I'm gonna say it loads of times. I'm gonna say Happy Valentines. It's not Valentine's yet. We've got a couple of days, but welcome. My name is Kendall, and I'm really happy to have you guys here. What I'm hoping is that there are lots of crafty people in this space. Lots of kids and there's also a frog here, Trinity. Lots of kids, lots of adults, lots of people who want to make some things, and I'm gonna make some Valentines with you guys. Hopefully you're gonna get some nice ideas. It's sort of a semi tutorial, like basically I'm going to show you what I'm doing, and I hope you get some nice ideas to make some things yourself. But yeah, it's not a formal tutorial where I tell you exactly what to do, but I am going to explain everything that I do. And here's a couple of little Valentine's cards I've made, and I'm not here to make anyone feel sad and alone for Valentine's. I'm here to tell you that my grandparents used to give me and my brothers Valentines. My nan, we called her Nanny, Nan. She used to give us a little cross stitch heart thingy, or they'd both give us cakes or dolly mixtures, which are a British sweet that we really love. So I'm in the habit of giving Valentines to my friends, and I don't really care if that's deemed a strange thing to do. So I recommend you just get happy, give Valentine's to your friends. And in fact, I live in Japan, so you gotta give them to your friends. We've got tomochokos. Tomochokos are tomodachi chokos, chocolate, which is friends chocolate. So yeah, get lovely. Oh, Carlos is already flattering me. Carlos just said, I've never been disappointed in any of your tours. Thank you, lovely. That's very kind of you to say that. Hi, Fiona. Dawn's never had a Valentine's card. Well, that's ridiculous. Do you want a late one, Dawn? I'll send you a late one. I can't be having that. Can't be having no Valentine's cards. I'll send you a late one, my friend. Joanna feels the same way. Send all the Valentines. Dolores, hello. Nice to see you guys. So, hi Ellie and Joyce, nice to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. You're going to get it from me lots because I think I've got about 5 Valentine's themed tours. Not necessarily, they're just lovely themed tours, but they're a bit Valentine's-y. So I've got some small paper. It's A6 size. I'm going to start by folding it in half. Folding it in half, and I'm going to try and give it a lovely crease down the middle. I just showed you a couple of Valentine's cards. And I showed you one that I'm going to give to my partner. I'm making a little afternoon tea for him today, and I'm going to meet him in Kyoto and enjoy it. Because a very sweet thing about my partner is he loves a picnic. He loves British style things. He's Japanese, and especially since loving me, he loves British things even more, and he loves food even more. But he already loved it a load. But I prepare food quite nicely, should I say. I cook tasty food. So he's quite excited. I sent him some pictures of some food yesterday, and he was very, very excited. And I said, Leo, this is my dinner. He put loads of crying emojis because he thought it was for his Valentine's special lunch. No, lovely darling, it's my dinner. Because you know what, guys? Treat yourself to nice things, including spending some time cooking yourself a lovely dinner. So I made myself a lovely cauliflower cheese. Joanna says, I've never had a Valentine's. My one friend did it when I felt very sad because I never had a boyfriend, and older in late 40s. Oh, lovely. Well, you guys, if you guys want Valentine's, I'll send you them. They'll be late, but you can have them. Hi, Marianne. Yes, Joyce, so nice. Thanks for your lovely emojis. Hi, Evie, Elizabeth, Carolyn, Molly. Nice to see you guys. So what I've got here is I've got some red paper. Great. Maybe red's nice. That's the exact color of our hearts, isn't it? I've got some cute little stickers, of course. I try to put stickers on everything because I live in Japan, so I've got cutie pie things everywhere. And I've got these pieces of paper with kitty cats on them. Not necessarily because kitty cats are my favorite, but again, I live in Japan, so I've got loads of cute paper and things everywhere. So there's some interesting parts of the paper, like up here. I can cut that out, and that can become a nice card, I think. So if you've got any interesting paper, if you've even got funny or interesting parts of a magazine or something, I would say use that. You know what? These are some cute characters in Japan called Sumiko, I think. So I'm going to stick that down too. Let me see. Stephanie says, I want to make Valentine's cards for my nephews and niece for when they get older. Why not do it now? I think it's a lovely idea. So here's my first little idea. I think I'm going to I'm going to find the area that I like. I'm going to add this to this page here. Let me get that back on the shot. So I'm going to match it up to the corner and glue it down really nicely, glue it down really smooth. And that's going to be my background. And then I'm going to cut out loads of heart shapes because it's going to be sickly lovely. And I don't even know who I'm going to give this to, but I've got no problem sending a card to Dawn and Joanne. If you lovely ladies want to send me your address, I'll send you guys these. If you want, Dawn, I think I've got your address because you've already purchased something on Etsy from me a couple of times, haven't you? So, oh, you know what? I'm using Pritt Stick here. I think I'm going to put it on the card. If I put it on the paper, I might make really sticky paper. So I'm going to put it on the card. And you know what? Just for good measure, because this doesn't hold so well, I'm going to use white craft glue. We call it PVA glue. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Erica. Oh, so she really. Erica, darling, are you coming? I use darling now because it's a Valentine's tour. Are you coming to Japan soon? Do you want me to collect you? Let me know. I'll take you to your home. I think Erica's coming on a study break. I'll come and look after you. Right, I'm going to try and match this up really nicely. Can I do it? I'm going to match it up corner to corner because then I won't have to make untidy lines that I cut too often. Okay, I'm going to press it down. Press. Right, guys, by the way, this is not usually how cheerful I am in the morning. I guess I'm excited because it's going to be a beautiful day. It's can you believe it? The weather forecast says it's going to be 17 degrees, and that's like 13 points higher than last week. That's centigrade. which is just mad. Right, I've got a little ruler and I'm very carefully going to score along here. But what I recommend you guys do, especially if you're with your grown-ups and guardians and things, cut along here. I'm going to try and make it beautifully straight using my ruler. In fact, I should really be using my even more special ruler that won't let me cut my hands. But I'm just going to go very, very carefully. So note that Kendall's going very, very carefully. And I'm using a cutting mat underneath, and the paper's very thin, so try not to hurt myself here. You've got to be really careful with this kind of thing. Japanese children use them actually in their craft clubs and things, but children in the UK wouldn't be given a craft knife if they were as young as 10 or so. Well, they might do. I guess it depends on their constitution according to their parents. Here we go. Are you ready? Ding! How cute's that? I've already got an adorable Valentine's card. How cute. Well, there's no reason you can't send a Valentine's card any time of the year, I say. A Valentine is a person you love. So get your card and write it to yourself, my friends. Don't you forget to write yourself a Valentine. Okay, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to cut myself a lovely, cute heart. So this is soft felt. I'm going to use felt so that I can make a cute, puffy, soft, touchy card, because you got to touch nice, soft things on your days of loving yourself, like making yourself a Valentine. Let me see. Sarah says, I never had one either. I try to chalk it up to being a Hallmark holiday, but I always make heart-shaped pizza and cheesecake with my kids. You know what? Some people are like, Valentine's is so commercial. You know what? I don't care, guys. I think you might have heard from me on other tours. One second. I'm cutting this in half. I've folded this in half, okay? And I'm going to cut myself as best I can a perfect heart shape along here. I'm doing it in half because then I can get a symmetrical one too. That doesn't matter, but I'm going to go for extra cute, extra matchy. But if you make one that isn't extra matchy, I'm sure it's going to be just as cute. Mine's going to be a bit too wide, I think. Ready? Yeah, it's a little bit too wide. It looks pretty good to me, but I need it to fit on this little card. The wider it is, the more cuties I cover. And we're not about covering up cuties, we're about showing off the cuties. So I was just about to say, I love being marketed at. Maybe I'm a product of my time. I'm 33 years old, so you make a judgment. But I love being sold things, and I will buy things just because, not because someone sold it to me in a hard sell way, but I will buy things from people just because I love the person, just because I love how they interacted with me in a shop or at their stand or anything. I love it. I really buy into the people, who they are, why they made something or why they're selling something, or even just I buy it for the memory of the moment, meeting someone cool in a shop. I don't know. That's not to say I go into shops very often, because I love being marketed at so badly that it's actually a bad idea for me to go in shops, so I often don't go in the shops. Now, for my lovely heart, I'm going to need the white PVA glue. We say PVA in the UK, you might just say white craft glue, because it needs something a little bit stronger to stick with. I'm going to find somewhere to put it. I think I'm going to go sideways, but I hate covering the cuties. I'm sorry, cuties. I don't want to cover them too much. Okay, there we go. I think I wanted to see this yellow cutie's face. Okay, there we go. You see this guy, and this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, I've only covered one cutie. Phew. Let me see, you guys. They're 1 year old and 2.5 years old. Yeah, I say still give them Valentines. Like I said, my grandma used to give us Dolly mixture sweets. John says, maybe I'll go to Dunkin' and buy myself a heart-shaped donut. John, do it. Do it on my severe recommendation. Can I say severe recommendation? Maybe it's a bit strange. But yeah, do it. Please. This is your sign. If you're waiting for a sign as to whether or not you should be buying yourself heart-shaped yummy stuff. This is your sign. It came from Miss Kendall James. She says, go out there and love yourself appropriately in public. Do it and then bring it home. Let me see. Are you making Valentine's cards for your little students, Kendall? No, but when they finish their textbooks, my youngest, I teach adults and children, when they finish their textbooks in 6 weeks, I will make them all individual alpaca cards. So I'll draw some alpacas. So I've got a Copic marker here. Copic marker is a type of alcohol-based Japanese pen. Don't worry, I'm not going to drink it. Don't sniff it. Don't get it on your clothes. These are really lovely. They've got a chiseled tip and they've got a pointed tip. I'm using the pointed tip to make a lovely heart shape. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm poke and print and then poke and print. That is definitely how to make a Valentine's. Poke and print. Poke and print. Poke and print. Print like stamp. Stamp something. So I'm just going to pop loads of tiny cute little hearts all over everything. This is how we make hearts. You can also make flowers and things in the same way with these Copic markers. That's how I like to do it. I'm going to go and put some more on it too. Oh, Erica says that's the same pattern of paper as the letter you sent me. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let me see. I'm just running through your messages. Don't go breaking my donut-shaped heart. I hate donuts, but I had one in a heart shape already. You hate donuts, but you already ate one. Well, see, that's sharing the love. She hated it, but she still did it. Share the love. I might make one for myself when younger. I always got one for my mum and dad. You know what, Ginny? Make one as if it's from your mum and dad, I say. Take something that you remember. I think if I'm correct, your father isn't here, but your mum is. So take something that you remember he said and something that you know she's lately said and write it in the card. I think do that. Soon I made friends through a study program and I'm planning on meeting one of them in the airport to go to accommodation together. Okay, Erica, no problem. In school, we always got those round top scissors. No points were allowed. Yes, me too. Hi, Violetta. Hi, Danette. Lovely to see you. Valentine's should be celebrated all year round. Love is beautiful. Precisely, Joanna. Precisely. The joy of love and giving. Please remind me about how to tell the quality of felt. Thank you. Yes, Carlos, I will. Nice. Just check your messages. Heart-shaped gummies. Save every bit. Hello, Virginia. Hello, Ellie. Nice to see you guys. Hi, Queenie K. Copic markers are so worth it. They are the best. Yeah, but I don't know if you know, but a lot of people don't know this about me. Don't worry, Carlos. I'll hold on to your question. But I use things like watercolor paint because I like to make the smallest footprint on the earth that I can. I started using some acrylic paint recently, and I feel a bit bad because acrylic is plastic based. But the reason I don't write and draw with pens so often is because it kills me that all of them are in single-use containers. Now, Copic markers, some of them can be refilled, but not these ones as far as I know. But I do make them last a very long time because I don't use them very much. So my Copic markers and things last me a good half decade or decade. So good 5 or 10 years. Okay, a little bit missing up there. I'm going to call this done for this cute little card. And I'm also going to put a little marker on the back. I'm going to put a little heart back here because why not? It's going to show all the way through. So you know what? I'm going to print it inside too. That way it looks like it was a design choice, which it was. So there we go. Pop a little heart there. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you. And hi, Silke. Long time no see. Hi, Elizabeth. Lovely to see you. Carlos has a question for me about how you can tell the quality of felt. Now, this is not from a sheep or from an alpaca. This is from plastic again. So yeah, it's just acrylic based. It's lovely and soft, but it is made with chemicals. So that's why I work right down in the corner. I try to use I try to use the smallest amount I can, but yes, I just use a little and I make it last very, very much. And the children I do craft clubs with, they would throw some things away, but I do not. I keep going with it. Let's get another card. Let's make another one. Maybe I'll make a chocolate card. Yeah, I'm going to make a chocolate card. What I'm going to do is cut out. Yeah, this is a new design. I've just thought of it on the spot. You guys have inspired me. I'm going to cut out what I'm going to call a chocolate bar. Okay, up here. Bear with me. Look, we'll see if this becomes a thing. So this is your felt-based chocolate card idea. What I'm going to do is cut this out, and then I'm going to cut maybe 6 dark brown squares to be the chocolate cubes. And then maybe I'm going to put a little wrapper on it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Closer, please. Closer. Which one would you like closer? This one? Everything closer, always. If you're watching on your phone, I can't have it just closer just for you consistently. I do a little mixture here and there. So, because everyone watches on different devices, but yes, I'll make sure I do a kind of zoom of some sorts throughout so that you can see what's going on. Right, first of all, let's get loads of hearts in the background. Shall I get blue ones? I'm going to get rainbow ones, actually. So, hearts in the background. I'm going to stamp down some blue ones. We can go zoom in for this a little bit. For sure. This is how my mind works. I'm making things up on the go. So, Carlos, to continue about the felt, if you get felt that's made from wool, as I guess it should be, then it will be very good, actually. It will be very, very soft and very high quality. But to be honest, that's not always the best for making things. The acrylic stuff is really nice because it cuts really cleanly. The stuff made from real wool is super fluffy. I know some people might be vegan and disapprove of using the sheep's wool anyway, but the sheep do need their haircuts, they do need them, so it does maintain that. And they're not being eaten if they're being shorn, so maybe it's not all that bad, but well, we won't get into that. So if you buy acrylic felt that's really cheap, or you're not sure if it's good quality or not, you'll soon know, because when you hold it, it won't even flop, right? So Carlos, it flops. I can already tell that that's nice and soft and good. If you buy cheap little kits for making making cute things made of felt, then you'll probably find that it's very plasticky, and when you hold it up to the light will shine through it so much. This one, it only shines through it a little bit, right? And by the way, please take a look at these gorgeous flowers they bought from the local florist yesterday. These are plum blossoms that are going to blossom in my home. I'm so excited. And don't know what these are. And baby's breath as well. I'm so excited. Yeah, guys, go buy yourself flowers. Oh, Dahlia just learned how to make little hearts with my marker. The little girls that I teach in an art class, I'll be teaching them till the end of March. They're blown away by my creation of flowers or hearts using the Copic marker. They're absolutely blown away. They're like, "How did you get so good, Kendall? It's amazing. It's so great." And then they learn to do it too. I'm like, well, I'm a grown-up, so I've been here many, many years, and I've practiced many, many things. So through the really cheap felt, Carlos, it's stiff as anything. If you folded it, it would make a really kind of ugly crease in it. It would cut very, very cleanly, which is an upside, and it would be great for paper craft and card making, but it's not so great for making. It's definitely not great for making a toy, which is a shame. And look what else I've got here. I've got something else with a bit of felt in it. Lisa sent me a lovely sewing kit that she made for me. It's all loaded up. And I think this is a little koi fish, which might have to be attached to the front at some point. This is the wrong side of the crochet, but it's actually my favorite side of the crochet, so that might have to go there. Loaded up with all of my pins and things. So that's another thing. You've got soft felt here. If you use the hard felt, it would be a bit more of a problem, I think. Ooh, there we go. I know I'm a lucky sock to go and get such a lovely little case from someone so far away. It's a bunny. All right, here we go. I see it's a bunny. But look, it's also a koi fish. But yeah, I see. That is a bunny. I was going to ask you, but I thought I'll just assume it's whatever I like. I'm so crafty. Yeah, maybe I am so crafty. Thank you. Yeah, cute, right? Cute. The first in use. Of course I'm using it. You guys love a Hershey's chocolates. Of course I will tour the Cosmos fields when they're in bloom. Of course, of course. Right, here we go. Got loads of chocos. Here, I'm going to zoom out again because it's a little bit too close to see everything that's going on. Do you like the card I made for my partner? I chose the one that's got cat bottoms and there are actual cat bottom holes all over it. In fact, I might do little crosses to make it even more prominent. And it says Bum. His pet name, well, the nickname I give him, pet name, is Poopy. So I think this book is this card is great. I said book because there's a book behind me called Mina Unchi, which means everybody poops. I bought it as homework because his name is Poophead, so I wanted to study his ways. That's what I've told him anyway. The fact of the matter is that poop is a really fun word to say, so that's why he's got such a name. And he calls me Poopy sometimes too now, and I love it. Because in Japan, they don't have such a thing as pet names. I was fortunate enough to get to meet Eriko at Christmas time with my partner. We had Italian food together in Tokyo, and then marveled at the rooftops, which was very lovely. And I said, Eriko, please help me. Ryo doesn't understand pet names. And she said, well, they don't really translate in Japanese. Oh no, they don't translate. That's no good. But that's all right. I'll teach him bit by bit. This one says, to my dearest. So I think that's great. That's going to fit there. It's going to be the chocolate wrapper. I've got an idea. Right, my idea is this. Please join me in the idea. If you're making a chocolate bar, cut around the chocolate bar bigger. Right, what I need you to do is rip along the top. Don't destroy any cuties along the way. Rip along the top. What we're going to do is cut something the shape of the chocolate bar. I'm going to make it look like a chocolate bar is poking out of the top of this. This is on the fly. I did not know this was my plan today. So bear in mind that the felt is kind of thick. So cut with a little bit of space. I'm going to cut up here. Sorry, let me go cut this way. I'll show you guys clearly in a second. And this way. I'm making a little space for folding. Cut here and cut here. Okay, then this is going to get folded over like this. Exactly, John. Exactly. John says he remembers a college professor teaching about words of endearment. He used the stronger word for poop that begins with S, head. So beep, head, and yeah, it can mean I love you. I explained to my partner that even I hate you means I love you in English sometimes. Of course, not excluding serious cases of things that might need to be reported to the police, and please do not hesitate to report things to the police if someone is harming you physically or mentally. Please do not hesitate. But if someone's kind of smiling at the same time and they say, I hate you, perhaps in a slightly different tone, then it probably means they love you. But whenever I say, I hate you, a couple of times to my partner, he says, I love you in return. But usually, guess when I tell him I hate him? I don't really condone telling people you hate them, but I do it in a very joking way because I think he wants me to tell him that I hate him. He finds it funny because it's usually when I've been trying to make a video for you guys and he puts his hand in the video like this, or he says bad words in the background. So, yeah, he's so naughty. He specializes in meanness. I do say I love you too. Dahlia said I should answer I love you too. I do after, of course I do. He spent, here's the Valentine's story. He spent 3 months telling me he loves me before I told him back, because we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. I didn't want him getting any wrong ideas. Right, I'm cutting these. Did you see I cut that the dark brown chocolate in half down long ways? I'm going to cut it into what looks like squares over here. This is all part of my plan. Cut it into squares. I'm going to zoom in again so you can see what happens down here. Thank you all for being here. I'm so glad you've joined me. After he says, I hate you too, answer, I love you too. Exactly, yeah. I don't think he will, though, because, I don't know, he likes the upper hand. So, look, this is going to be the chocolate bar. This might be the cutest thing I've ever invented on the fly. But there are many cute workshops and things coming with me this year. I'm going to teach you how to draw alpacas. I'm going to teach you how to make a bunny rabbit stuffed toy that you can make clothes for. So what I need you to do is half stick your chocolate bar down. Half stick the chocolate bar down. Mine's going a bit sideways. He would, okay, great. Lisa says, my man would get along very well with her spouse. I'm sure they would, you know. I'm sure they would. So can you see what's going on here? It's going to be a chocolate bar. So 1 dot, 2 dots. I'm going to make dominoes. Don't get any pizza ideas, John. Yummy pizza. Okay. Who's coming on all of my other Valentine's tours? I hope you'll be coming. So I'm going to teach you how to paint this birdie. I spilled on this one. I'm going to teach you how to paint this birdie on my Valentine's morning. I'm going to take you to Universal Studios Japan via my first at-home as live tour. So please do join me on that. We went for New Year's and Valentine's, theme parks in Japan are romantic locations. So I can't wait to tell you more about that. Got a bit of excess glue over here. And then I'm going to make chocolate truffles with you. So, you know, it's all love, love, love in here. It's a bit too early for me to do. 1 second. Love, love, love. Yeah, a little too early for my voice to stretch to that, but that was your ditty. Right. Okay, little chocolate bars coming out. I'm beautiful inside. I don't know, Joanna. I think if you opened me up, it would be pretty gross, to be honest. I've seen that Hannibal TV show. Traumatizing. But thank you. You're beautiful inside too. It is a fact. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna squish this on here like it's a chocolate bar. But I think I might need more bits of glue here and there. Let's do a little zoomy zoom. Oh, lovely. Ginny's doing poems at her 2 p.m. GMT. Yeah, Ginny, I've made sure my tours aren't booked over anybody else's. I saw yours in the calendar, so I've complimented yours. I haven't booked over them. As per usual, Kendall style, you guys know that's my jam. Of course, a lot of people can't help it, and that's no problem too. But if I can help it, I will help it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put the glue down here. Oh, I need it to go on the outside a little bit. I'm being generous because I really want it to stick properly. Right, bear with me. This is going to be a little difficult, a little tricky. I'm making a little bed for the chocolate bar. So the clocks are going to change in some of your countries in a month or so. Wait, at the end of this month, the end of next month. It's pretty exciting actually, because it's going to change who gets to come to tours, which is going to suck for some people and it's going to rock for other people. So I'm kind of excited for that time. It also means it gets lighter in Japan, which helps a lot. Okay, what do you think? How cute is that? Now don't worry, that's going to dry clear. But oh my goodness, I designed this adorable chocolatey thingy. Ah! I suffer cuteness overload. It's an acute issue that happens within my, I don't know, within my nervous system and everything. Ah, it's so cute. It's too much. Adorable. Oh, this I might have to write this one to myself. I'm gonna do it. Thanks, Joyce, for saying it's cool. Isn't that adorable? Isn't it adorable? What are we gonna do next? Let's make lollipops or something. Shh, Ronnie, Lynn, don't tell the great mustard glue secret. Oh, I got it. Oh, thanks. You're saying I'm beautiful inside and out. Well, I'm not showing you my morning face. I don't really know how I've woken up with all this energy, but I think it's something to do with the fresh strawberries that are on my table. I'm taking an afternoon tea to my partner in Kyoto. I guess you might like to know what's going in the afternoon tea that I'm making for him. It'll be based on the things I can get. It cost me a fortune because it costs a lot of money to make nice things like that in Japan. Would you like to see a bunny be made this time? Bunny? Another bunny? I can do another bunny. Yeah, shall I draw a bunny? I'll draw a bunny. I want to give you guys some good ideas. I think I can make 2 more cards on here without causing any issues. Bunny. Let's do it. I was going to send this to Eriko, by the way, but I ran out of a little bit of time. She loves bunnies, and I'm worried that I'm probably inundating her with love. There is so much as giving too much love, guys. I think Eriko probably would have been fine with it, if anyone's going to be fine with receiving lovely love things. But I've already sent her Christmas and New Year's cards, so I don't want to stress a person out with all of the Kendall love. Got to take it easy. Got to act cool, guys. Act cool. There's a little mark on this, so I'm not going to throw away the whole page for it. What am I going to do? I'm going to turn that little mark into a heart. And I'm going to make it the middle of the page. There we go. I saw a little girl I was teaching. She was not going to take a piece of card because it had a tiny mark on it. I looked her dead in the eyes and she took the card anyway. And I was like, there we go. It's nice, isn't it? Not so bad, is it? The copy markers bleed through like nobody's business, which is a metaphor for love. And so I'm letting them dry because they've got alcohol in them. Casual, exactly, John. Can't be too eager. Got to act cool. You can't go, new friend, and smother them. I might miss the chance to keep the good new friend. Got to go careful. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do more hearts. Of course. I'm gonna do more everywhere. I'm gonna change the angle that I do them. And I'm just gonna put some near the edge actually, because then as the paper gets folded, it will look a little bit more professional. I realize I might have to do loads of hearts inside because of this. But I need to leave space for the bunny rabbit. So let me give it a little fold now. Hi, Santosh. Nice to see you. Hi, Ronnie's. I've been here a long time. No problem. Hi, Marianne. Nice to see you. Fiona, thank you so much, you treasure. Thank you for sponsoring the afternoon tea that I take to my partner. So thank you for the tip is what I mean there. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And if anyone else is able to contribute in the same way, I'd be incredibly grateful. Of course, all these tours don't only cost internet and tech, they cost time as well. I could have just watched Netflix and done this for myself, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Do consider leaving a nice little review as well. No reason why I can't run Valentine's Day tours, all Valentine's card tours all year round. Why not? Why not, I say. Okay, I need green for grass. I'm going to use a couple of greens. Oh, Joyce says learning to speak Japanese was interesting yesterday. Yeah, we spoke Japanese without saying a thing. It was pretty fun, right? I'm looking for reviews on that. Lovely John has left me a review, but if I could get some more reviews, it'll let me know whether or not it's worth it doing it again. So hit me up with some reviews, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I'm brushing from the bottom up, okay? That is going to get the fluffiest looking leaf. Leaf. The blade of grass will be the most gorgeous if I do that. If I do it the other way, it'll look a little bit strange, like someone's come along and cut the grass ready for Valentine's Day. I'm going to use that slightly darker one, go over it with slightly lighter one, and then another one. Ooh, you got hooked on something on Netflix called 1899. Tell us more, Jenny. What is that about? I like to know about that. I especially like to know about TV shows because I don't have time to watch them. So I like other people giving me the juicy goss on TV shows. Thank you, Mary and Karen. You lovelies. My lucky numbers on tours lately has been 4. I found myself getting 4 tips. I'm trying not to be wildly jealous at the guides that get 20 odd, but I either get 4 or 0, I've noticed. So whoever's my 4th one, thank you very much. Here we go, loads of grass, and I've got some colouring pencils here because you know I like to use whatever's good, whatever's going. Sarah, are you there with Rebecca and let's get the little Rebecca and Rachel? Are you there? Are you crafting? Is Hannah having a go too? What are they making? I'd love to see pictures after. If you want to send me pictures of what you've made on Instagram or something, please go ahead. Check me out on linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James. Thank you very much, Shirley. 4 tips. I'm going to not read into it too much because 4 is actually an unlucky number that relates to death, synonymous with death in Japan. So I'll try not to overthink that too much. But then I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of no death. I'd rather not find myself meeting that anytime soon. But I'm not afraid of you. Oh, thank you, John. Oh, you got rid of the death omen. Thank you. Ronnie, you might well be the only person in the whole world that hasn't signed up for extra TV streaming services. In fact, there's many times in my life when I also haven't. Ginny says the show is about a ghost ship where everyone disappeared set in 1899. Ooh, kind of sci-fi also. If it's on Netflix here, then I'll check it out. Guys, we're having a grey bunny today. I'm going to do the other ear down, one floppy ear down, and then another ear up. Or maybe two floppy ears. Yep, 2 floppy ears. I'm going to do 2 floppy ears. I've zoomed right in. I hope the quality is okay on a big old zoom. Now, let me tell you how me and my partner get to go on dates and hang out with each other, because we actually live 100 kilometers away. And if you live in America, you probably think, oh, that's nothing. That's great. Just drive it. No, I'm afraid he can drive, but we don't drive. We don't have a car. He lives with his family for now until we live together, probably later this year. So what we do as a way of hanging out with each other is we both find something on Netflix or something to watch together, and we press play at the same time. It's actually basically the only time I get to watch Netflix. I really don't have much time, sadly, because I love doing these tours and things for everybody. Let me see. All 3 kids are here. Hannah currently crying, and both older girls fighting over who gets to hold me. Oh, they're working out who gets to hold the phone. Girls, please do it like 5 minutes, or why can't you? Oh, you got to take postcards, right? Why can't you set it up in front of you, girls? Be kind, okay? No fighting over Kendalls. No fighting over Kendalls. Do you have me on like loudspeaker or something, so to speak? Yeah, they both like hanging out. They also watch my videos on YouTube. So again, Miss Kendall James on YouTube. linktr.ee/ Miss Kendall James will hook you up with all the things that I do. I'm going to give this bunny rabbit blushies of a sort because I live in Japan and everything's got to have blushies. Blushies being the little pink cheeks. Rabbits have whiskers? Yeah, I'm giving this one whiskers. And then it's got to have some cute eyes. I'm going to do closed eyes. Closed eyes on the same level as the nose, you'll find them to be way more cute than closed eyes or eyes that are up higher. That's my top tip. Don't worry, drawing lessons in adorability are coming soon. I've got to make the most of the weather, and when it gets to the summertime, it's going to be too hot for me to go outside in Japan. The phone will be like, no thanks, I'm not doing that. So I have to save certain types of tours for the summer and the really cold winter, or if there's kind of typhoon weather, which will also happen in Japan. Let's get a fluffy chest on the go. He lives in East Osaka and I live in Shiga, Moriyama. So yeah, we text each other at the same time, and we text 1, 2, 3, go, and then we press play at the same time, and we text each other when we watch it, and we go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, oh my god, and just use emojis like the mind blown emoji and other such things. So it's a great way to connect with your people if they're far away from you. There are even editions you can get for Netflix that has it's called Netflix Party, so you can text and type along at the same time. But yeah, do it with any of your friends. I'm going to add some more hearts back here. Of course, just chuck them in everywhere. The bunny's a little bit of a light grey, but that's okay. I'm changing the angle a little bit, and you can even use the very, very tip to get tiny, tiny little hearts. Still zoomed in a little bit here. I hope that's all right. And you can go off the page a little bit as well to make it look like you're a professional and you've been printing it. And the reason I opened the page like this is because I don't want to get it all over this side. It's all right for hearts to go all over this side though. Netflix is going to do it, in your opinion? Yeah, you can share with your 2 children, definitely. And I mean, I try not to condone the use of Amazon too much because they're tax evading poop heads. I really wanted to use a different word for poop, but I'm not gonna. So I avoid using them wherever I can. But Amazon has a built-in player, I think, that lets you, a party version that lets you view together. So you can try that too, if you like. Discovery Channel, yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, if they move forward with password sharing. Actually, I think they're just adding adverts at commercials. Virginia did get a free trial of something similar for watching the Olympics. Yeah, a lot of controversy around what's going on with the Olympics right now. The world is in turmoil. I swear, politicians are just the most dramatic people just in the world. And by that, I mean, you know what, I'm even going to say like presidents and prime ministers, everyone. They're all so dramatic. Just like, I guess they're passionate. But they're passionate about keeping their money in their pockets. And it's annoying. Real people need you guys to make sensible decisions. But I'm not going to turn this into Politics Watch. Someone just said, Joanna just asked how I met my partner. As of March, they will crack down on people in the same so only people in the same household can share passwords. That's rubbish. No problem, Joanna. Happy to share my stories. Yeah, worldwide. Discovery Channel is not a good Valentine's theme. I think it's a pretty good theme for Valentine's. Let's get a lovely heart. it's a pink kind of day for me. I'm going for a bright pink. Squeeze it in down here. I think I need a slightly smaller one. I'm going to cut one out down here, folding it in half. Again, trying to stick to the edge so I can maximize what I use. Make it a bit more narrow. So I have been in Japan for 3 years, and the pandemic, 3 years and 3 months, 4 months, but the pandemic struck after just 4 of those months. So actually it was quite difficult to feel like you could safely meet people. So for the first time in my life, I signed up for Tinder. So I actually met my partner on Tinder. And you know what? All my friends in the UK used to do that. And they've got bad stories and they've got good stories, and there's weddings and there's run away from people and there's all kinds of things from that. But you know what? There is in the real world without connecting on Tinder too. This is not an advertisement for Tinder, by the way. You can, I don't know, do whatever you like. Plenty of Fish, Bumble, or I can't remember what it's called. Maybe it's called Bumble. Do what you like. But you know what? It was actually really fun looking and seeing how people presented themselves to the world. And my partner presented himself to the world with a couple of pictures that had this adorable pet in the pictures. And that's something I never would have got if I met him at a bar, because I don't think he's got pictures of his pet in his wallet. His pet is a little Heygo. He says that he matched with me 3 months before I accepted the match. But you know what? I like to give the right amount of attention to the people that contact me. So I'm sorry, but you were in a queue. Rio. And yeah, we met, and from our first date, it was pretty whirlwindy regarding dates and things. We did some really incredible dates. First, second, third, fourth, they were all really, really fantastic dates. The most humble one being meeting in Kyoto, which is also where we bought my engagement ring back in November. But not somewhere he necessarily loves, because he's from Osaka. And I don't know if you know this, but people from Osaka hate people from Kyoto. It's very unnecessary. Right, here's our cards we've made so far. I've got time for one more. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know. What do you think? Very cute, I think. Question, do you varnish over your drawing or anything? I've never used coloured pencils, so I don't know what to do. Absolutely fair question. Well done for braving it and asking me. If I use graphite pencil, so just a standard pencil, and it goes in my sketchbook, I would spray it with hairspray. Hairspray works as a great fixative. But if you use colouring pencils, generally, I mean, I don't think they're going to smudge. The only time they'll smudge, Carlos, is if you draw a picture in colouring pencil and then your next page also is in colouring pencil. As you press down here, you'll probably get a print on the back from the bottom page. So you can put shita, kami shita, a plastic sheet or something underneath the pages to prevent that from happening, or even just a piece of paper. Do whatever you like. Let me see what requests I got. Yeah, the bunny is so cute. It's been said I might be the queen of cute, as according to people like Linda, and I'm totally cool to take that title on Heygo. And speaking of which, Queenie, thank you very much for your tip. Molly and Elizabeth, thank you very much for your tips. That's very kind of you guys. What shall I do? A kitty cat? Oh wait, we've got cats here. I really like this one. I think we should do cats from up here. They are all really sweet, aren't they? Oh, happy for me. Thank you. Flowers and his pet. Well, I want him to have this one with the bums all over it. And I did this inside. It says, to my dearest. That's not something I'd necessarily call him, but I love the sappiness of a Valentine's card. Lay him on me. Love it. Yeah, just like you New Yorkers hating on people in Boston, etc., vice versa. Yeah, exactly. Danette says cat too. A few people have got cat requests, so we're going to use the cat paper. Elizabeth is also making a couple of Galentines cards for friends. I've sent 2 Galentines in Japan. I'll give out Galentines as well. Normally, I send lots of Galentines to my friends in the UK. A couple of them got sets of things sent before Christmas, which are their Christmas presents arriving for around Galentine's Day. So Galentines, let me tell you, is something that happens tomorrow for me. Today is Sunday, so tomorrow's Tomorrow is Monday. Let me get my head around that. Tomorrow's Monday. And then that's Galentine's Day. Galentine's Day is a day where gals celebrate their friends, usually their gal friends. It can be anyone. It's not to do with, oh, poor me, I'm single. And I encourage you not to ever think, poor me, I'm single. I know it really sucks for some of you that really want to have partners and you've never had one. I can understand. I'm so sorry. But celebrate you, love you, and you know what? It'll happen. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. But you got to find that self-love, that self-appreciation, and also you got to put yourself out there, my friends. If you're hoping love is a milk person, a milkman, and they're gonna come to the door with declarations, I'm afraid it's 2023, so there's just not as much milk coming to the door anymore. Take that as metaphorically as you like. You got to go and find the milk, and the milk is probably oat milk. You might not have even realized it's soy milk. Who knows? So you might be looking in the wrong places. But celebrate you, love your singleness. It's awesome. Anyway, Galentines, we give presents and speak of our lovely gal friends and give cards and presents and gush all over the wonder of them. Say that they are so special and wonderful. I've decided to use the kitty cats on the edge of the page because this is going to be awesome. That's going to be so good. So I'm carefully cutting out kitty cats here. Yeah, Ronnie says, I enjoy being single. Yeah, man. The only thing getting away in me being single is my partner, but I enjoy being single too. But he knows that very well. He knows that. But yeah, you should. For whatever reason. I don't mean that salaciously, a word I drop quite often these days. I mean that in a, enjoy you time. I'm my best company. Absolutely. Okay, carefully cutting out kitty cats. Kitty cats, what should go in the back of the kitty cats? Okay. Love my philosophy, celebrate ourselves. Thanks. Catching up on chat, computer crashed. Let's hope everyone doesn't get murdered. No one's getting murdered, it's okay. Erica's making a letter and wanted to put a lot of thought into it before sending it to me. Thank you very much. You don't have to. Yeah, John, to my dearest poop head. Yeah, I'll write, Dear Poopy, I love you so much. Keep pooping. And I'll write, Minna unti at the bottom. Everybody poops. Everybody poops. Okay, let me see what I got here. I accidentally nearly went to a very inappropriate System of a Down song that's actually not called that at all. So we won't be singing that, not live on Heygo, but that could have been fun, couldn't it? You might not know this about me, but my music taste is very eclectic. There's a lot going on there. And that means there's a lot of rock and pop and stuff too. And some of it maybe is not appropriate at all. Kitty cats, kitty cats. Let me get lying down kitty cat too. The tour says an hour. Looks like we're getting a couple of extra minutes in this. Please leave your nice reviews. You can leave me Valentines as reviews, guys. You can even title them Dear Valentine. I'm cool with that. Please. Or Galentine for tomorrow. Look at all these toe beans. Toe beans, like cute little pink pads on the bottom of, I call them pads too, on the kitty cat's feet. So cute. Okay. I know you'd all fight over this card if you had the chance to, because it's adorable. I might have to make cat-based cards for some of you voyagers because I know you all love cats. So maybe I'll run this tour again on Valentine's night because I won't just see him on Valentine's night. We're having our Valentine's today because it's a Tuesday, an inconvenient Tuesday. Ta-da! One more kitty cat. Is it lucky 5 or is it lucky 6? Don't you guys say 6 so that you keep me here? Let me see. Virginia's married to her mother. I think you're not the only one. Sorry about that. Well, some people in Japan are married to toys that look a bit like people. And some people in Japan are married to themselves. So you know what? You can be married to whatever you like. And some people in America are married to even stranger things than themselves. Stranger than oneself, who knows? Who knows? Never had a partner. Yeah, I thought Lee. No worries. So I hope you guys all have a lovely day or night, wherever you are. There's been no signal problems on this tour, which is wonderful. So this tour will probably be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow. So if you'd like to see it, my tomorrow, by the way, that's maybe about 40 odd hours from where you are. Yeah, you can check it out there and enjoy it in the future. Get some ideas for making cards. And if you would like to see the things that I make for Valentine's Day for the afternoon tea and that, then give me a follow on heygo.com/Miss Kendall James, because I post lots and lots of updates there. So you get to see lots of nice pictures and things. If you become my sponsor, you do also get access to private videos that are just for you. You do get some special little private tours, because I do like to say a big thank you to them. But all of my big tours that are out and about walking around, some rare and special ones are just for sponsors, but the big ones that are out and around are for everybody. So don't ever worry that you're going to miss out on something super, super big. I do have to thank my sponsors for what they allow me, because they really do give me what I need to get you to quite a lot of the locations. And actually 75% of your sponsorship goes to me, unlike the 60% in a tip. So do consider it. It is worth it. And it stops you having to leave your tour for tipping. So, it's pretty good. Do consider it. You can check out on my Heygo channel if you want to see what else you might get. You also get cards sent from Japan. Handmade cards. The next set will be daffodils that will be getting painted. So the next set of cards that my active sponsors will get will be daffodils. And then cherry blossoms, of course. So that's going to be a good time. Right. I got to go really careful with this kitty cat. Come on, Puss Boots. That's what my granddad used to call kitty cats, Puss Boots. And he used to call my hamster Mouse. He said, "Hello, Mouse. Hello, Mouse." But it means hamster. And he'd always say, how's college, Kendall? Even as I went to university or other things. Oh, there's a Dawn from Manchester way. Oh, really, Dawn? So it's a different Dawn. Well, that had us royally confused. Royally confused. Well, it's all sorted now. Right, just get some more kitty cats down. I hope you've all had a lovely time. Are you all well? Are you satisfied with your care? And if you know what I'm referencing with that, give me a big smile. Feel free to leave heart emojis for thanks in the chat right now to everybody. Share the love. Share the love. I probably should have used Pritt Stick for these, but I don't want the cats to fall off. Yay! The love is coming in. Woo! Catch, 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 catch. By the way, if you ever blow me a kiss, I will eat it. So when people go, I go. So if you ever meet me in person for a tour or a drink or anything, or both at the same time, looking at you, Jenny, let's have a drink. Then yeah, blow me a kiss and see my response. I've been eating kisses for about 10 years now, maybe longer. One more kitty cat. Oh, thanks for the cats and the hearts. Look at all those hearts, you guys. Thank you. Don't be sending a hello from me and my mum to you and your mum. Oh, lovely. That's what I like. Okay. One more kitty cat. Look at that. It's the most Valentines I've ever made in one session. Is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. There we go. I'll give you an overview shot as well. These need to dry, but I feel like drawing more hearts. Should I draw hearts in the gaps? Little. Oh no, I think I'll draw little paws in the gaps. I'm drawing toe beans in the gaps. So I used to do this thing called Doodle Club in a pub where we would all doodle different things together. I do want to bring it to Heygo at some point, but it'll obviously be me doing all the doodling. And we'd all draw on wallpaper lining together in Portsmouth in the south of the UK, near where Lily and Ginny live. Lovely guides, and lovely guides such as Ginny. Please do leave a link to your channel or your favorite upcoming tour in the chat. I know you're back on it. In fact, leave one for your Valentine's one if you can, if you've got the means right now. We'd all draw on wallpaper lining to a theme. So if the theme was Valentine's, I'd then say, okay, fill in the gaps. So any bit of the page that was still white would fill in with other things. So in this case, it's paws. Toe beans. Or not toe bean? That is the question. Thank you, Wendy. Almost finished, everybody. I'm being a bit relaxed here, considering I've got a shower, make a load of sandwiches. I also have made cheese scones, chocolate-coated strawberries, and a little bit of cauliflower cheese in some little paper pots. So I think he's going to have a great time, and I'm going to put some gin, get some gin tonic and freshly locally grown lemons in that tonic. We'll have a little picnic in Kyoto Station at the top. Follow me and see those pictures as they go live. Guess what? I'm in a risky situation with internet this month because for some reason my phone decided to eat all 7 gigabytes of my mobile phone data, and the company that I get my internet from is horrible and very, very expensive. And they're like, yeah, well, you used it, sorry, so it's gone. So I have to carry my pocket Wi-Fi everywhere. So if I forget on any of the tours I've got, I'm in big trouble, to be honest, because I don't have any internet. So a bit of a pain. Right, here we go. They've got wrinkly bellies because they're drying. So I'll show them from this angle. There we go. Let me show you all of the cards that I've made. Yeah, it's very good cauliflower cheese with lots of garlic in it and lots of cheese. It's really good. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so cool. I'm really chuffed with this one. Chuffed is what my dad says for happy. I'm chuffed. Okay, let me lift you guys up. Well, alley up. Here we go. Ta-da! Thanks, everybody. I hope you had a lovely, lovely, lovely time. Sorry about the sunshine reflection just there. And I look forward to reading your lovely, adorable, cute Valentine reviews. And I hope to catch you on some of the other tours. I hope to catch you. Thank you very much. I'm honoured that you stayed the whole time. Thanks. Bye-bye.